All right, I'm gonna tell you the secret of the rich and famous. I'm gonna tell you exactly how and why all the rich people that you look up to and that you follow online are able to become richer and richer every single day. Now, I want to keep this video very short and simple and also very raw because, let's be honest, we all have seen videos that are like 20 minutes and don't tell you anything at the end. And I hate that, right? So I want to be different and I want to give you exactly what you came here for. So when I started with business, right, I started to engage with more and more successful people. I started to absorb knowledge, books, podcasts, videos, YouTube courses, coachings, this and that, you name it. Maybe you're on a similar path right now. And I always asked myself, what is the secret? Like, what is the difference between people that are making like huge money, right? I'm talking about millions per month or even more than that, and people that are kind of trying to make it, but they're barely making it. So I started to do some research on that. And, back then I kind of thought I had the answer, but, it turns out I did not have the answer, right? I mean, now I kind of know it after being in business for multiple years. But now I feel pretty comfortable in saying that I discovered the secret. Now I feel like I really know what the secret is. Why people that are super wealthy, successful, and rich, quote unquote, on paper, why they reach the levels that they reach. And here's the thing, right? I met so many people on my path, on the journey over the last few years. I worked with a lot of people. I still work with a lot of people, very kind of high-level individuals that are making, pretty decent money, I would say. I learned from a lot of them as well on my path, on my journey, for which I'm very, very grateful. And now I can tell you, and that's literally what I'm going to do right now, I don't want to make this too long, what the secret is. So I joined thousands of communities, right? I mean, thousands, maybe it's a bit too much, but you get the point, right? I joined a lot of communities, paid communities, free communities, online, offline, you name it. And in those communities, I started to realize something, right? In the communities where you mainly had beginner people, right? People that were kind of starting out, they didn't really have any success yet. I was able to kind of see a pattern, right? A pattern kind of evolved automatically, which I really realized. So in those kind of lower tier communities, respectfully, people always wanted something, right? They wanted something and they always wanted the best for themselves, right? They were like, okay, what should I do here? What should I do now, right? Tell me what to do. Like they were expecting things from other people, right? People that were above them within the community in terms of monetary success, business results, experience, whatnot. And they never thought about what they could be giving, right? And here's the thing. In the communities that, for example, I paid for, right, where I was able to communicate or network and talk to very high-level individuals, it was completely different. The way it was working in those communities is, yes, of course, every single person, when they needed something, they also asked for it, but they also always first delivered value, right? They gave something first. And now I'm coming kind of to the secret that I want to share with you. Successful people, right? First of all, we all know the very basic and cliche quote, which is, you're the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So essentially speaking, your network is your net worth, right? As cringy as this may sound, this is very, very true. Because of course you gradually adapt to the people around you because you want to become one of them, right? I mean, that's how we as human beings work, right? We always want to be a part of a group, of a community. We are group animals at the end of the day. So that's one thing. But second of all, once you become a part of this community, right, of like a higher level community, and this doesn't have to be necessarily through monetary results, right? You can become a part of very high level communities where you will find a lot of, let's say, millionaires, even if you yourself are not a millionaire, because I've also been in this position, right? That's not how it is. If you can provide value, if you have something to offer, people will respect you and they will want to talk to you and spend time with you, right? That's a very important thing, like value exchange between two sides. And to now come to the main thing that I wanted to share with you, in those communities, people help each other out immediately, right? It's not okay, what can you do for me? It's, okay, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? And then at the end, okay, what can you do to me? Like give to me, like help me with in exchange, right? So for example, just to give you a very clear example, right? In one of the communities that I'm a part of, for example, somebody needs a car in Miami, right? I mean, a supercar, right? I mean, we're talking about kind of high levels right now. Drops the message, 10 minutes past maybe, he got like 5 replies, right? 5 guys responded, yeah, I know a guy, I can connect you with him. I know this guy, yeah, sure, man, I have some contacts, right? I can give you the number. Let me call him real quick for you, right? It happens quick. Speed is very, very important. So speed and also the value, like people actually help you out. So at some point, right, when you develop those connections with certain people, you'll be part of a network where no matter what it is that you need, if it's like value, information, knowledge, a connection, recommendation, whatever it might be, you will have it immediately, right? And that is why it is so powerful to be a part of those communities, or like, networks of people, groups of people in general. And that is also the secret of the rich and famous and wealthy. They all have people that they can trust. They all have people for something, right? Like if I think about, I don't know, an ads guy, I know who I can talk to. If I need someone to help me, I don't know, arrange certain things in Spain for a client, right, for our kind of branding concierge service, I know who I can talk to. And that's literally what you need to focus on. Focus on developing a network of people, or deliver value up front to actually be able to enter certain communities of people that are, above you, and always act quickly. If you know someone, something, even if it's a small thing, just help them, right? Like literally, I made it a habit of mine to always do it, whenever possible. For example, if somebody asks, does someone of you know XYZ person? And then I just think about it for a second, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of talked to one person like 2 months ago, right? That I kind of think is doing something like that, right? Instead of ignoring this guy, I'm just like, yeah, I think I talked to this guy. Let me connect you with him, right? It happens. Connection happened. Maybe a crazy business kind of, happens out of this connection. And that is the secret, right? Helping people, and then also receiving the help when you need it, right? In a very, very quick way. Because, just to sum it up before I come to a conclusion right now, when I remember like back in the day when I was talking, with older friends from school or like whatever, and you needed something, people just genuinely didn't give a shit about you. They only wanted, to benefit for themselves, right? When you asked for something, they were like, yeah, whatever, like, fuck this guy. They never helped you out. And that is one of the main differences. That is one of the main reasons why the rich and wealthy and, the famous people become better and better, and bigger every single day, because they have a group of people around them that they can trust, and they know they can get the help, get the support, assistance, whatever it might be, in a very, very quick way, without wasting time, pretty much. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about what exactly it is that I'm doing, because I'm running several projects right now, just feel free to check the description below. Mainly focusing on personal branding right now. We are having a concierge service for high-level individuals. We help you with content and branding, and organizing, amazing things like helicopter rides, private jets, yachts, this and that, you name it. And besides of that, just feel free to check out my Instagram, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.